What's going on, YouTube? Last Hero 10,000 here, bringing you guys another Uncharted 3 commentary. And I know I haven't been bringing these out for quite a while now. And I know a lot of you were messaging me and shit telling me I should make some more videos. But, I've just been going through some real life shit lately. So, I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. I will be continue making more commentaries, whatever, Uncharted videos, any miscellaneous videos and shit. Especially since these new maps are coming out. The Flashback Map Pack 2, which everybody's been waiting on. This shit. It was supposed to come out yesterday, which was the 21st of February. Today is the 22nd. And it was supposed to come out yesterday. They didn't even update the store until like 1 o'clock in the morning my time. So the PlayStation store hadn't even been updated. And then when it did get updated, and my tired ass sitting there like a crackhead waiting for these DLC to come out, and it's still not out. So they updated the store, but then the DLC for Uncharted wasn't out. So I was disappointed about that. And hopefully I can get this video up on YouTube before they release it, or else probably no one's gonna watch it. But whatever. But anyways, yeah, been waiting on that. So hopefully it'll come out today. I would assume they wouldn't take more than a day. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it wouldn't get updated with the store itself. Maybe there's a problem, or it's not ready, or I don't know. But yeah, it was supposed to have been on the store. And somebody told me that on Naughty Dog's Twitter, they said that they were working on it, quote unquote. They're working on the problem to fix it. But, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, this is actually an older game that I've been saving. I wanted to narrate over this game because I did so well. But I will try to make a playlist of the new maps videos like I did last time. If you guys saw the new maps videos I made, like I said before, I really appreciated how many views people that I got on those videos. So I'm gonna try to do that again with the Flashback Map Pack 2. And for that map pack, it's supposed to be the village, remake of the village, the plaza, train wreck, and the temple. So yeah, so that's pretty sick. And those were actually, that group of maps are my top 4 favorite out of the 4 that came out in this one, the first flashback, and the 4 that's in the second one. I like all of the ones in the second one. I'm so much more better than the first group that they came out with. So my favorite map from Uncharted 2 is the village, so I'm gonna go ham on everybody on that map. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get a good video on that map. So for the village, the way they made it, for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, is they kind of like in the second game, they had it so that it was like kind of nighttime and it was raining and shit. So and this one is gonna be like daytime and like bright out, kind of exactly how it looks in the single player. The village looks in the single player when you're walking around with Tenzin and shit. It looks exactly like that. So it looks pretty. That looks pretty sick. And I think in the temple, all it really did was make it a slightly darker, but that looked alright. And I think they did the opposite with the plaza. It was nighttime in Uncharted 2, and they changed it to make it daytime. And the train wreck was I tried to pull that dude down. I would have failed anyways, and even if he didn't die. But anyways, getting sidetracked. The train wreck was they made it before it was snowy and shit, all kind of snow on the ground and shit, and they made it deserty this time. So it's like the desert, and they got like some kind of, I didn't really look at it that much, but they had like a tank that was like randomly placed somewhere on the map. So it's like all deserty and shit, and like a random tank. So I mean, you know, the maps are cool. I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. You know, it's the same maps that just different lighting effects. You know what I'm saying? But it's always cool to, you know, everyone gets hyped when they see the maps that they've been playing for the last, you know, however long Uncharted 2 was out, like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? When you play these maps for 2 years and you see them remade in a new game, you know what I'm saying? It's exciting. It's not the it gets old after a while, but it is exciting to look at. You know what I'm saying? The games or the maps that you've been playing for so long. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And they said on the Naughty Dog the website that had some shit where they're talking about they're gonna come out with like some kind of co-op shade mode. So what the shades are, like if you play the single player, there's like these enemies that you'll fight and they're fucking like flame heads. They're like skulls, like the regular people that have skulls as their head and they're fucking flaming and they're retarded as fuck. And this if you played the Fort co-op, it's the enemies at the end of that co-op level. You probably already know what the fuck I'm talking about though. But yeah, so it's supposed to be a co-op survival with shades. So I don't know if all the enemies are gonna be shades, cause that would be ridiculous. So I want to see how that plays out, because that would be like extremely difficult. Like, you know, the enemies' patterns, how they avoid all your grenades and shit, and all kinds of other shit. So I would just assume that would just like the basic enemies of the shades would just be you know what I'm saying, normal shades, and then I saw like some armored shades. So you'll get like some of the armored dudes, but they'll be shades as well, and they'll probably dodge your grenades and shit too. That'd be crazy if they came out with like one that was like a POC 80 dude, but then he had like a flaming head and he even dodged your grenades. That'd be ridiculous. And I passed up this guy right here. I did not see him in the corner. I'm trying to dip and get a good position on both these guys to like kill them both, and I slipped and fell on the corner and I died. But whatever. But that's all I really think. Yeah, that's all they really talked about so far in terms of DLC. And you know, but I'm really looking forward to like the original maps that they're gonna, not original, but you know what I'm saying, like unique maps, like not remake maps. I want to see some new maps. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know how many people knew, but they had like they're supposed to have this one map along with the City of Brass, which was the only map that came out on day one that no one had played. Like in the beta, they showed every single map except for one, which was the City of Brass, which is the worst one. So that was dumb. But anyways, they're supposed to come out with the City of Brass, and there's supposed to be a second map that was going to come out with the game on the disc on day one called the Docks. And it was supposed to be the pretty much the level if you play the single player, which if you haven't, you're an idiot. But anyways, check this out right here. Whoop! Hi! But anyways, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But yeah, it's called the Docks. And if you play the single player, it's like the level when you're in the shipyard and there's you're outside on the docks with all these ships fucking rocking back and forth, and there's like this fucking storm, and it's raining and shit, and everything's rocking back and forth and shit. That was supposed to be a level, and I was looking forward to that map so much, because how sick would that be to have a map where you could like be like on like these fucking floating rafts and shit, and like floating back and forth, and your aim would be getting all fucked up. You'd be trying to get into a gunfight, you'd be all swaying everywhere and shit. And I don't know why I jumped backwards there. That was like some kind of glitch. But yeah, that shit would be so sick. Like if they had it normally, like if it was just a regular storm just raining and shit, and then like, you know how all the maps have like a random event that'll happen, like the Desert Village has the snowstorm or the fucking whatever, the sandstorm. But yeah, they should have like a random event on that shit where like a fucking tsunami comes in on the map and fucking starts flooding the shit, and like it will let you like swim around and shit. That would be so sick. And I don't know why they like want to do that. There should be like at least one map where you can swim. You can swim and shoot in the single player, and I'd be so tight if they did that. Like that'd be, I would love that Naughty Dog forever. Even though how much they fucked this game up, I would love them forever just for that one map. So I would be so tight. They need to do that. So, but yeah, like I said, just come out with some new shit. Like all the maps that came out are fucking old ass shit, and you know what I'm saying, it is getting old, because even the new maps on Uncharted 3, we already played it for 2 months straight in the beta, so everything is just mad old. The game getting old, everything, you know what I'm saying. They come out with some new maps and some new guns too. There's some new guns that you could put. I mean, it's not much you can do for a game like this. You know, you got assault rifles, you got sniper rifles, the M9, which is, to me, it's a carbine, but got Gmod, whatever. So it's not really much you can do in terms of weapons. But I mean, they just need to come out with some more shit. But anyways, this is about to end, and like I said, I'll try to come out with some more videos and shit. So if you want to see more from me, definitely like the video, favorite it if you really like it. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of Uncharted videos, Battlefield videos, random shit. So yeah, check me out. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.